I totally knew that. You know, I just wanted to talk to myself. That's all. And see myself. You can hear me now though, right? I feel like those old Verizon or Sprint commercials. Like, you can hear me now, right? Awesome. How is everybody doing today? Oh, I'm glad that the mic volume is a lot better than last time. I really tried to adjust a lot of the sounds. So I tried to adjust the mic volume. I tried to make it so I could actually hear what you hear, and I tried to adjust the transitions so they're not ear-splittingly loud, and the alert sounds. So hopefully those are all good today. I can change the stream delay stuff. I don't know if I can change it like now. I can't change it now, but in the future I can. YouTube has like latency settings, but I think there's the potential for that to cause lag. So that's why I kind of chose the middle of the road option. Some other things that have changed since the last time we met is there's hopefully a bot that has a like daily thing, and by that I mean I have a metric shit ton of, they're not necessarily like therapy cards, they're like mindfulness cards or mindfulness or affirmation cards. That's the word I was looking for. And so I thought it would be fun to try to bring a little more mental health into the streams. So one thing that I thought would be fun to do is to basically draw one of these cards, an affirmation card or a mindfulness card or something like that, every stream. And so there should be a bot set up to have, hey, oh my gosh, the bot is there. I can see the bot. Hi, Streamlabs bot. You're adorable. The bot should be set up with a daily command where you can basically ask the bot what the card was for the day. So the card for today is, it's from the Melt, Worry, and Relax card deck. So if anybody's familiar with therapy related stuff, therapy has a lot of alphabet soup stuff that I don't expect people to know about, which is fine and fair, but it's essentially CBT, mindfulness strategies, and anxiety stuff. I don't see cards like this to be like, this is exactly how we'll solve all the problems in our lives, but sometimes they can be helpful, and if anything, there's something to talk about. So the card for today is quit checking, frequently checking the internet, texting someone to make sure they are okay, and other unnecessary habits that temporarily reduce anxiety actually feed anxiety in the long run. Stop these habits and your anxiety will likely get better within a week. And I think that's an interesting thing to kind of think about, because a lot of times our anxiety lies to us and tells us, oh, if I just check one more time, then I'll feel better. So every time there's a stream, there'll be a different card. It might be an affirmation card. That's something that we can kind of play around with to see which decks do you like better. But I wonder what your thoughts are on that too. I think it's kind of a fun idea. I have these decks I don't do much with myself, but how like, what are your guys' thoughts on that? I love that the bot is working. So the bot is also set up for the general rules, which, to be fair, could probably change as we go along. We are all growing, learning, changing in life, but that also means the streams as well. So right now the rules are just general, be respectful. Since I haven't played this game before, try not to spoil and try not to backseat. I'm sure there will be backseat gaming is in like having an entire chat full of saying to do this or to do that. Don't get me wrong, there will probably be times when I ask for help, and that's totally fair. But the idea of like, it's really hard to play a game completely blind if there's a chat just full of saying what to do. So I think that's kind of a balance of how we handle that, is how I see it. I think I'm going to turn on assist mode today. Because I think I want to feel like I'm making progress. I've also forgotten how to play. I mean, not that I've forgotten how to play, but it's been a while, so I think I'm out of practice. Like all of us would be if we haven't played in a week. Shihan, let me try and fail. I'll figure the game out. I like that description of backseat gaming. Give me room to fail. I think that kind of goes into this idea too of how we see failure. Like, do we see failure as something that is so horrible and awful and therefore we want to avoid it at all costs? Or do we see failure as something that we're allowed to do and therefore it's okay? It's not the worst thing in the world. I don't know how often we see failure as something that isn't awful. I think we often look at failure as like, oh, failure, like I can't fail. There's so many often like negative emotions associated with it. Just like what was just said, like failure is an opportunity to grow. It reminds me a lot of like Bob Ross. Happy mistakes. Or happy accidents. I think that's how Bob Ross phrased it. Happy accidents. But like that's not how failure, like failure is such a heavy word that I don't think we see it that way. Can't have success without failure, yeah, but we don't see it that way. We often just see it as just something horrible, and there's all those like negative emotions with it. That's true. Shion, that idea of like failure being normal, potentially because we've played so many of these games that are ridiculously hard. I wonder if something like that conditions us to see failure as normal. Like if we've played a lot of Dark Souls or Celeste or Bloodborne, I can't think of other ridiculously hard games. I wonder if we just end up starting to see failure, like if we become conditioned because of these games to see failure as normal. There's also a part of me that wonders how that ends up translating to real life, as in, do we end up starting to go about like work or school or things like that, seeing failure is different because we've like failed so many times in a game? I think that's an interesting concept, because I think in like the rest of life we see failure as this horrible, awful thing. But if we end up becoming conditioned that failure isn't this horrible, awful thing, like there's not those negative emotions with it, I wonder how that might translate to the rest of our lives. I recently played some really difficult horror game and just decided to cheese the stealth segments. I feel that to my soul a little bit. I have like fear quit a lot of horror games. As much as I'd like horror games, but I've also noticed within myself that if I, because when I think of horror games, I think of more anxiety than, you know, I guess it's a different emotion, right? Because if we talk about Dark Souls and Celeste, potentially that's more like failure and like how we see failure. But when I think of horror games, I think of anxiety and fear. That's what horror games are often trying to do, right? Make us feel fear. But the more we play horror games, I feel like the more we've been desensitized to a lot of the things that horror games do, jump scares, for example, or like some horror tropes. And then we're not as afraid. So again, like, maybe does that translate to other things? Although, to be fair, real life often doesn't have jump scares, unless we're talking about like the stream and all of the transitions. That may be a real life jump scare. I really like these phrases too, like opportunities to grow. But I think that these phrases also have more power if we remember them in the rest of our lives. I'm realizing terrible. And like, I'm terrible at pronouncing other names. And I feel like I should apologize for not being able to pronounce like usernames. So, I mean, there was that question of how's it going? And I really want to pronounce your name. And I don't know how. I am doing well. I have never rushed to put on makeup so quickly in my life. And tried to troubleshoot when OBS won't pick up my game. But how are you guys? Cat can have jump scares for sure. Sometimes I feel like with pronouncing names, I feel like that teacher who's trying to pronounce people's names. And like, I don't know how. I also want to put out there that I do have memberships on the channel. And if we get more memberships, we can have more emotes. Because I have a lot more custom emotes that are made, but I can't put them on the channel until there are more people who join as members. And there are different membership tiers, and some of them have early access to videos. Just putting that out there. One time I went to the bathroom and the light just popped and went out, and that was one hell of a jump scare. I was thinking of playing the game excuse me, in a little bit. I feel like it's nice to also just kind of talk. I imagine that a lot of people here are people that I've probably like randomly seen in comments, but it's different to have a conversation. Oh, that's nice, Andy. Thank you for giving me a way out of saying your full username. Life doesn't have jump scares. I'll have to remind my alarm clock. That's fair. I didn't think of that. Potentially, like, now that gets me thinking. I wonder what other things we could think of that are real life jump scares. So we have alarm clocks, cats, like random transitions. There was a VOD for the first Celeste stream, and it is, like, it's in a playlist. I'll probably just make it like a random public thing after this. Jacksalon? I will try to remember that. Thunder. Yeah. Thunder, light in the bathroom. I think thunder, like any loud noise like that too, can definitely be a jump scare, because it's really common when we have a hard time with anxiety, or if we have trauma in our past, that those kinds of loud noises, like cars suddenly honking, or like having their alarm system go off, whatever that's called, that can also be really triggering. That like very sudden sound too, because I think thunder is a really common one for that too. Colleagues who like to scare you at work. I mean, that can definitely be a thing. That feels purposeful. Like, I mean, obviously it feels purposeful, but like, I guess that feels like a different tone than something that just like happens in life. Especially if it's during like a horror movie. Like you're watching a horror movie and somebody purposefully grabs you. thinking I woke up late for classes or exams. Ugh, like that dream. Or when you have like a test early in the morning and it's like, oh, I have to, like, I know I have to get up early for that. And then you keep just waking yourself up thinking, I can't sleep in, I can't sleep in. Having, Shion, having, I think anybody try to talk to you with headphones when you're not expecting it could probably be a jump scare. Boiling milk. I think boiling anything and it like a really thick liquid and then suddenly it just like pops. You guys are way better about thinking about like real life jump scares. I couldn't even think of anything besides the like obvious kind of transition. Well, since we are, someone just mentioned Madeline, why don't we start the game? I am assuming that that transition was golden. How is the, it just like gets right to it, doesn't it? Oh no, I wanted, oh, I want some of the assist options. You shouldn't have heard the transition. That was the point. I think what happened last time is the entire video, like the transition was, sound was built into the entire video of it. So to change the transition, I just had to remove all the sound. So the game volume can go up. Better. I suppose I have to talk for you to actually hear the balance of it. So while I'm looking at my assist options, you can kind of see how everything is balanced out. But I do think I want some assist just to feel like I know I'm making progress. And having said that, what are, like, in your mind, what are the, what are like the best, what are the most highly recommended assist options? Because I feel like I look at these and I don't know what they are. Thank you, Malix. Infinite stamina. So does infinite stamina mean that I can jump as much as I, or like not jump, but dash as much as I want? Oh, for climbing. Oh, okay. So infinite stamina. I didn't even realize there was stamina with climbing. Okay. Oh, but with this part, like our negative self would still catch up to us though. So air dashes is jumping. So if I wanted unlimited dashes, would that be the air dashes then? Yeah, because I feel like the infinite stamina isn't as big of a thing for this part because she'd catch up to me. So if I just want infinite dashes, that would be like the air dashes. Infinite, okay. And then the dash assist, I think, is what I played with before, where it just like lets you choose like where you dash. Like it's more of like it's an option. I don't think invincibility would help me here either. I don't know what that would look like either, to be fair. Because invincibility, like, again, I'd be caught. Lets you stop and pick a direction. That's a way better way of describing it than my hand, like, waving in the air. Like, you can just telepathically pick up on what I'm saying. Yeah. Because I feel like that's the problem with some of these right now, at least for this part of the game, is that they might be good in general, but I'd be caught. And the game speed is a thing. Why don't I just try it with infinite stamina? I don't know if I actually need infinite stamina. And infinite air dashes. Some of these I feel like could very much make it like a little too easy. I mean, I guess I can always change it. Oh, the hair changes. All right, game volume balance good. Hello, Moskium. Yeah, I can always change the, Oh, hi! She's, like, right on top of me. I'm just chilling. Aren't there, like, 5 of her now? Alright, my buttons. Let's see if I can remember what my buttons are. X is weird on Xbox. Alright. Nope. So if I go over here. But she's not. Why is she not hurting me? Is that one of the options? See, now I'm just curious. Oh, I have invincibility on? Did I? Oh, I didn't mean to do that, but now it's just funny. I'm gonna turn that off. I don't want it to be too. Well, now I'm just gonna. I didn't expect that. I didn't know I turned that on. I mean, I think it's good to remember what I'm doing, and I don't remember what I'm doing. Ah! Oh my gosh. This is weird to get used to. Oh no. Oop. I don't quite know what to say for myself when I am still dying with assist mode. Ooh. Ah! Andy, she's just waiting very politely. You know, it would be nice if she was polite significantly earlier on. That would be fantastic. Her and Bob. Are we still doing the running joke of Bob? Whoa! Oh, that's not what I need, but okay. Times like that, the infinite dashes, not needed, but very nice. It's kind of like coffee some days. Not technically needed, very nice. Although that's probably debatable. Like, is it actually not needed? I don't know. Woo! Please go through that. Huh. those. Oh, great. I gotta get these again. Just dash for everything. Oh! Bob is eternal. Who is Bob? Bob is a running joke that the spiky boys that I just run into are Bob. Because it feels easier to say it's not me. Oh, no, no, no. I have to create some distance between that. I can't look myself in the mirror and say, I made that mistake. No, no, no. I have to say, it was Bob, this random spike in the game that always follows me. It has to be Bob. It can't be me. No. So calling these spikes Bob is my defense mechanism that I am totally recognizing. And then, of course, you have to continue an inside joke like that. So you have to say, like, Bob is married, and this is Bob's siblings, and I'm just visiting Bob, right? That's the inside joke of Bob. Oh, yeah, there's a Steve. I'm sure there are others, right? Bob always feels like my go-to name for, like, some random name. And I apologize for any Bobs out there. I just want to put out there that if your name is Bob or you know a Bob, I'm sorry, but I don't know any easy other go-to names because I can't call my defense mechanism my own name. That doesn't feel right. Doesn't feel right. But Bob apparently just moves everywhere I go, and then I have to visit Bob while also cursing Bob. Yes. I do like the infinite jumps. Like, oh. I don't think I'm supposed to literally jump everywhere like that. It is a nice, like, oh fuck button. Gah! Yeah! Like that. I feel like the button that I always forget is the, like the climbing button. So the dash is very much an oh shit button. Oop. Gah! I just realized there's a strawberry down there. Like, how would you get that? Through trials and tribulations, I imagine. Oh, Bob. I suppose we need a different name for, like, the large spiky boys. They can't also be Bob. What is Bob short for? Robert? Maybe they're Robert. Duh. No. Oh, this game and platforming gives me anxiety. Oh, no, just go through it. No! Bob. Yeah. Oh, oh. That kind of works. Sure? No, go down. Not that far down. Okay. Let's go up first. Okay. No! I didn't want to meet my doom. No. So, are the big Spocky boys Bobbert? I'm probably gonna forget that name too, ironically. Although I don't forget Bob. Maybe it's something about the simplicity of it. Woo! Because Bob is such a simple name. Not for simple people by any means, just like, it's 3 letters. It's like cat. I think that's why a lot of those kids' books, when you first start reading, are like Bob and Pat and things like that. You have to have things that are easy to remember. Go! Oh, senior and junior. That's a good idea too. So like the little spiky boys are Bob Jr. Big spiky boys are Bob Senior. Yeah. I still think it is drastically unfair that she can fly and I can't. Go down, please. Go on. Nope. I mean, I suppose if I'm being grateful, I'm gonna keep this pause. If I'm being grateful, at least she's not like throwing spiky boys at me. And if that happens later in the game, I'm gonna really regret that I said that. Gonna super regret that I said that. Yeah. Yeah, no, I just down. Oh, damn. She better not get more powers. That other than flying and multiplying. Well, my superpower is assist mode. And the power of friendship. Which always feels cheesy. Ah, down, please, down, please. That down there is like the only time I'm like, okay, that is where I'd want the game slowed. Yeah. I am so flat on this ice. I can't get any flatter. Oh, no. Go across. Go across. Up. Go. Nope. No. That's the spot where now I'm getting stuck. I mean, the game is still challenging, even with assist mode. I'm just gonna hop, skip, and jump my way through this. No, stay away, please go away. You make me nervous. Oh. Oh no. Ah! Gah. Woo! Ah! Ah! So much closer. Oh, that's an option. Yeah. Oh no. Sure. I noticed that there's a difference too in the like regular dashing, or maybe just assist mode dashing, in that right now I can dash into a wall and there's no consequence for it, but if I dash through one of those celestial blocks into a wall, it kills me. So I don't know if it's just something special about those blocks, or just that regular dashing doesn't have super speed. Oh no. No. Down there. Ah. Those, like, I don't want to, no, this is a bad place to jump. Oh. Don't think that's how you're supposed to do that, but okay. Yeah, the super speed of those blocks really just kind of pancakes you sometimes, doesn't it? Like that. By the time I press, I guess that's the downside of the assist mode. By the time I've pressed the button to dash, I can't really take it back. I gotta dash somewhere. Yeah, the blocks do kind of smush you with lethal speeds, don't they? Yeah, that's not great. Go down, block. No, go down, go down. Oh, that was so close. Oh. I am just visiting Bob. Just hovering right over the cusp. Oh, I think I actually touched Bob. It was not pleasant. As much as I like to talk about Bob. Ah. Whew. This way. And you know that question of like, this game is hard but in a fun way. How do we define like which games are hard in a fun way and which ones aren't? Like, what distinguishes the games that are hard in a fun way? Huh. Like, is it... Ah! No. Is it the graphics and the sound? Because the game has fantastic, like, really cute graphics. And the sound is great. But is that what makes it, like, fair or fun? Yeah, because fun is a very subjective thing. I mean, and that's why I ask, because nope. I ask because I'm sure that there are some people who may not call it fair. Although, to be fair, we have assist mode, so I'm sure that helps. Ah! Down, down. Please go down. Just keep... Nope. Oh, I can do that. I can do that. Please. Please stay away. Oh, you're still chasing me. Are you done? I don't feel like I trust this. So, like, fair depends on personal experience, game design. Felt like closing that up before celebrating. Because yes. Whew. I don't feel like I trust this though. You're not here, are you? Whew. Here? Why do I need to jump? Can't I just... Interesting. Oh, the music's fading. Quoting me. I hope the game won't rip my heart out. I feel like I should learn not to say stuff like that. The way that they do this music feels very like cerebral or something like that. Ugh. Don't run me into a wall. Huh. Like an information kiosk? Ethereal, that's a good word for it. Hello? Hello! Matt, who are you, Madeline? Are you calling from a payphone? Like, didn't they just call us? Yeah? No, wait. You called- yeah, you called me. Also, how do they have service up here? What are you talking about? It doesn't matter. I'm in trouble. My other self came out from me and multiplied. At least they're not attacking other people. I'm being chased by someone. Well, they just said that they're us. I don't really understand what's going on, but I know I'm in danger. I can feel it. That's fair. Madeline, you only call when you're panicking in the middle of the night. So, like when we have anxiety? That's what that sounds like. And we don't know, like maybe we don't have other people to call? You don't have to make up some ridiculous story just to get my attention. Oh, that feels labeling. So like, we get labeled as, like, attention seeking or a troublemaker. And so then people don't believe us, like the boy who cried wolf, that kind of thing. Here we go. I'm not making it up. You always do this. So now we're in this like telephone game of like, it's you, it's me, or not. It's I'm not attention seeking. You're attention seeking, like that kind of a thing. That's how it kind of feels. Shh, it's all right. It's all right. Calm down. Yeah, but whenever people say calm down, it's always interesting to me because if all it took was for someone to tell us calm down, then I wouldn't have a job. Like big pharma companies wouldn't have a job. It's this idea of like, yes, like on a practical basis, to some extent, being told that we are anxious and being told that like maybe these thoughts aren't the most logical, like to some extent that can be helpful, but that is not what actually calms us down. It's like when we're angry and someone says calm down. That never works. It just doesn't. It often feels very minimizing. It's like someone is saying, I don't care, but in less words. I don't care. Just calm down is the same amount of words, but it's the same concept. It's very minimizing. It's like someone saying, I don't care about how you're feeling, or your emotions don't matter. Another really common way that this comes up is when someone says, just breathe. Yes, because I've somehow forgotten how to breathe. Like, if all it took was for us to hear, just calm down, like, we would play that on a megaphone for all the world to hear, and then all the mental health problems would just go away. But that's not what happens, because that's not how it works. It's just not how mental health works. I think that sometimes we say this to feel like we're helping. It's kind of like, oh, look, like, or we don't know what else to do. So it's kind of like, what else do you say? What else do you do? Or whatever. But it often comes across as very minimizing. And sometimes we do we do forget how to breathe. I don't necessarily think it's that we forget how to breathe, but depending on what's going on, especially with anxiety, like this is what comes to my brain when I think of anxiety. Anxiety makes us often take very shallow breaths. So it's like, like that kind of thing. Or anxiety makes us focus more on the inhale than the exhale, which can be the same kind of thing. Or we hold our breath. So taking deep breaths can be helpful with anxiety. But when I think of a relationship where someone can actually tell us, calm down, not calm down. When I think of a relationship where someone can actually tell us, hey, like, why don't we take some deep breaths? And that comes across as being helpful. Usually that's something that has been talked about ahead of time. So there is permission to say, let's focus on deep breathing. And it's not something that that person just said, hey, why don't you take some deep breaths? So, for example, if I'm talking to a friend of mine and they are having a hard time with anxiety, and we've discussed ahead of time where they're like, I have a hard time with anxiety, and being reminded about deep breathing helps, that kind of gives me permission then in that moment to say, hey, have you thought about taking some deep breaths? That feels less minimizing than just breathe. And there was that line in the very beginning of the game. You're right, where like the game says just breathe. But again, I think so much of this is context, right? If we're telling it to ourselves, maybe that's more of a reminder and that's less minimizing. But so much of the time when we are told just calm down or just breathe, it comes across as not supportive, I think, for all of these reasons. And it's very subjective too. It can depend on the person. But these are the reasons why it can sound minimizing, at least when I think of it. I'm sorry, sweetheart. So we have a close relationship with this person, whoever they are. We don't say sweetheart to random people that we call on payphones who are strangers. Talk to me. So we're close enough to them that they offer support and they call us sweetheart, but we're not close enough to them that we told them ahead of time about the mountain. I'm climbing Celeste Mountain. I found this old mirror and it shattered, but part of me escaped, and so like, will this person believe them? That face. I'm dreaming, aren't I? Madeline, of course you're dreaming. I did not know that. I mean, that explains the payphone in the middle of nowhere. That explains the phone call where it's like, you called me. No, you called me. Oh my god, that explains the other self. That explains a lot of that. I haven't spoken to you in months. Why would I start now? Bullshit. Why am I even climbing this stupid mountain? That's a great question. Fantastic question. Oh, lovely. I'm wondering the same thing. It's time to give up and go home. Well, Madeline used headbutt and it was very effective. Are we just back where we were? I did all of that for nothing? Is there a squeak somewhere? Okay, well. So, I guess that also means that dying isn't as terrible. Oh, the part I played was all a dream? Okay, so that's not different. Oh, the fire went out. So, am I gonna find the same mirrors then? Don't answer that. I can't remember enough about this section to know if it's the same. Oh, but there's a person. Hopefully a person. It's interesting though that like that's our dream. There doesn't seem to be a lot of research that like dreams actually have a connection as far as like what they represent or what they stand for, that kind of thing. I think it's very subjective about like what we believe as far as dreams go. But it's interesting that that's what our dream is. That our dream is like something, like there's something bad about ourselves and they're coming to get us. Could we see that representing something about how we see ourselves? I don't know. Who are you? Because this is the only other person that we've actually seen on the mountain besides like ourselves. The woman at the very beginning who was like, ho, 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 oh, this is my driveway and it's a shitty mountain. Ho there, fellow explorer. I like the background. Oh, it's all plaid. Very Canadian, I guess. If we go with stereotypes. Oh, hi. Did you also trek up here to scout out these old ruins? The ruins that are traffic lights? You can see that in this city. Oh no, I'm headed for the summit. Whoa, that's crazy. Huh. I'm Theo, by the way, an adventurer from a far-off land. Okay. Not much of a talker, are you? Serious lone wolf type, I get it. Yeah, but like, this is a stranger. Like, stranger danger. A stranger that we meet while climbing a mountain while we're alone. That doesn't sound like a great situation. Mysterious lone wolf type, I get it. I'll just imagine some dark backstory for you. Okay. Okay. Oh, did I back out of that? Oh, hey Theo, sorry about earlier. I'm Madeline. I've got a lot on my mind. Well, this is a good place for it. Yeah, we could say that. I mean, what else? When you're climbing a mountain, what do you think about? I mean, imagine there's a certain amount of thinking about what you're actually doing, right? Like, put this hand here, put this hand, not hand. I guess it's like mountain climbing. I don't know what this counts as. Or like, put this foot here. But then, is there also a certain amount of mindlessness? Because if we're doing something where our mind isn't required to be there, then our mind can drift to whatever we want to think about. And is that helpful for us or not helpful for us? Because if we start thinking about things that are not so helpful for us to think about, that's probably not great. Thinking about not falling, that's a fantastic point. That's a great point. Or even thinking about, why is my hair always changing color? Well, this is a good place for it. Something about these ruins feels so introspective. It's really making me take a look in the mirror, so to speak. Yeah, about that. The last time that happened, that was probably not great. Yeah, I get that. Probably. So, what far-off land do you hail from? Well, my inquisitive compatriot. Wow, this is some language. I doth hail from the mystical, enigmatic kingdom of Seattle. That's not a kingdom. Sounds like a special place. It's a lot of coffee. What is Seattle known for? They have the spiky boy. They have a spiky boy in Seattle. What is it? What is the spiky boy in Seattle? I don't remember what it's called. Anyways. And the coffee, that's all, and rain. Is it raining in Seattle? Space Needle. Yes. I don't know much about Seattle. I just know stereotypes. Isn't Frasier set in Seattle? That's all I know. It's the biggest spiky boy. Yeah, the king of all spiky boys. Sounds like a special place. Can we talk more? Climbing up here is tough, but totally worth it. I mean, can't be as bad as the big spiky boy. Just look at these ruins. Like, they don't have these things in Seattle. Oh my gosh. I took so many pics. Want to see? Oh, sure. I want to see. Oh, we don't actually get to see? Theo, these are great. Maybe I'll finally hit 1,000 followers with these. So, like, we're not taking the pictures for ourselves. We're taking the pictures to try to see if other people will like them, which has a different feel to it. Oh, we need to formally commemorate this occasion. Are we gonna take a picture? Take a selfie with me. I don't know. That's such a good idea right now. Why? Like, are we self-conscious? Do we not like do we not like how we look? Do we not want to be seen with someone else? Come on, it's easy like this. It sounds like Theo's conclusion is, oh, well, you don't want to take a picture. You must not know how. Not like there are other things. Oh, it's adorable. Madeline doesn't look very pleased about it, but it's adorable. Oh my gosh, Theo has gauges. That's adorable. Madeline looks pissed. Sorry about that. Don't worry, I won't post that one. Does that mean you're also gonna delete it though? Because like, she didn't consent to the picture. Does that mean you're actually gonna delete it? Like, I feel like there's a difference between like having it and it existing, versus posting it. No, it's all right. You can post it. Oh, okay. I'm just not photogenic. I'm getting like self-esteem vibes. Madeline, don't be so hard on yourself. No one looks good without a filter. So, like, we all have shitty self-esteem if we don't have a filter. But just, like, slapping a filter on that doesn't actually address the self-esteem stuff. That doesn't change the actual, like, core issue of how we see ourselves, right? Because self-esteem can be hard to define. But self-esteem is something where it's like, it's how we see ourselves, right? Like the core of us. And I think that self-esteem often has connections to worth and value, like and those are very deep things. Because I think the goal is inherent worth and values, and like just because we breathe, we have worth and value. But if we have a hard time with self-esteem, we have a hard time literally looking ourselves in the mirror, but we also have a hard time seeing those pictures of ourselves, seeing representations of ourselves, especially in a good light. But then the more filters we have too, then the harder it is to see ourselves really. So it's kind of, that's always kind of a thing where sometimes we see it as we see these things like filters, which are really like short-term fixes, band-aids, as helpful. But then we're not actually seeing ourselves and getting to love ourselves. Are you, oh, you're putting a filter. Casual yet refined. I feel like that needs like, I feel like this character would be doing like a chef's kiss, like perfect filter. What made you want to try photography? My grandpa was really into it. Are they trying photography or like trying to be like an influencer? Apparently he was semi-famous in the photography world, so like trying to be like his grandpa. I don't know if I'll ever be that good at it, but it's nice to feel close to him. Oh, it's like a different meaning than just being an influencer. So you're determined to climb the entire mountain. Yeah, I told myself I would. I'm done breaking promises to myself. Life goals, I dig it. I doubt I'll make it to the top like you, but I'm not ready to turn back just yet. So, like, the more dialogue we have, the more we learn about how these characters see determination and, like, how much they're willing to do, but also, like, how they see that. Like, is it okay to give ourselves permission to stop something? And is that a failure? And then, again, is that bad? Are you getting any data up here? I don't have a smartphone. Wow. I can't think of the last time I didn't have a smartphone. Madeline, I don't even know how to respond to that. That's fair. It's also a mood sometimes. Okay, well, I'm glad that we met and talked. Not as initially scary as I thought it would be, but we had a good talk. I'm gonna go climb the mountain and face my inner demons. The music sounds sadder. No ice? Ice. No ice? Ice. I don't have a smartphone. I'm sorry. I don't mean like I'm sorry as in like, oh my gosh, poor you. I do feel like having smartphones is a privilege sometimes. And sometimes it's important to notice that. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Please. I feel like smartphones too are something where once we have a smartphone, it's hard to go back from a smartphone. So then like, at least for me, it's been hard to imagine like not having one. So then it's hard to sit there and go, wait, I actually have to like type letters out. It's a bit like texting. Like the concept for me of going and not having texting is like, I mean, I have to call people and talk to people. Ugh. So I think that there are certain things about having a smartphone that make it very similar, where it's like, oh, you mean I have to like text people? You mean I have to go on a computer to get Discord? There are all these like random things here where it's like, why is this here? Like, why would I want to go up? I don't know. And these like random parts are very calm compared to what we had before. Because I noticed that within myself, it was like super high anxiety. And then very calm. And there's a part of me that's like, I don't trust it. I don't trust it. There's something that's gonna happen. But then there's this other part of me that wants to really enjoy it. It's very interesting contrast between the high anxiety parts and the lower anxiety parts. Oh no. Is this... Now I'm doubting if all of this is a dream too. Still though, how do they have service? Who are you? Hello? Yes, hello. Hey, Mom. Okay, so we called our mom this time. Everybody else has very colorful hair. Not everybody. Theo didn't. Everybody that we've called has very colorful hair. Hey, Mom. Madeline, what a nice surprise. How's your trip? Oh, yeah, just fantastic. It's okay. I'm just kind of overwhelmed. Oh no, are you having another panic attack? So, Madeline does have anxiety. Focus on your breathing, honey. I'm here. I guess that feels nicer. I guess for me, the difference between like this comment and the comment we heard from that other character with the green hair is the word just. When we add the word just, even if we take this sentence, if the mom had said, just focus on your breathing, that feels more minimizing. It implies that that is entirely the only thing we have to do. I feel like that's something that I noticed, like in between these two characters, because they say very similar things, but it has different feelings to it when I look at them. And I think that that's a contrast between those two statements is like just breathe versus, you know, focus on your breathing. I'm here. There's also this implication too of like, even if the breathing doesn't work, I'm still here. Again, that has a different feeling to it. What's going on? So like, even while you're breathing, tell me what's happening. Oh. So then, okay, if Madeline struggles with anxiety and has panic attacks, especially enough to where like the mom is walking her through it, it sounds like that is something. It sounds like that's like, I don't want to say a normal thing, but like it reminds me of what I said before, where we have these conversations with people where we give permission to talk things through. And so 2 out of 18. Oh my god, it counts your deaths. Wow. I was memeing when I said I could count my deaths. Memeing. So like, if we have someone who's immediately like saying that like we can just the whole framework of how that conversation went implied that this anxiety is something that is not entirely unusual. And that makes me wonder if the character that we saw before come out of the mirror is a representation of the panic attacks and the anxiety attacks. Like, this is how she sees her anxiety. Especially because our anxiety lies to us. Our anxiety will tell us things that are not true. So our anxiety might say, thinking back to the card that I have for today, right? Our anxiety might say, oh, they haven't responded to you. Like, they haven't texted back. And you should text them again. You should text them a billion times, which other people might interpret as being needy or clingy, but it's really our anxiety telling us we have to do this. Or our anxiety might tell us we have to schedule everything, plan everything, prepare everything. And so our anxiety feels like it's telling us things that will be helpful, but it's really lying to us. And that makes me wonder if the person who came out of the mirror was a representation of anxiety. I think that can be a hard thing to show in a game, because how do you take anxiety, which is a very vague concept, and show it in a game? But I think that's something that comes to my mind if we have a character who is struggling with this stuff. Yeah, and that's another good point. You really feel the anxiety while you're running from this person. Like, it brings up the anxiety in you as a player, too. But I feel like that'll be shown, like, we're in chapter 2, so we'll see how it gets shown later on, too. But, Boomy, I am hoping I'm saying that right. It was nice to have you here. Okay, so I did show a chapter earlier on that I hadn't played yet, and I just want to make sure I'm not accidentally skipping it. I think this is it. Chapter 3, Celestial Resort. Great. This is a weird mountain. Be proud of your death count. The more you die, the more you're learning. Keep going. This is great. Again, like, how do we define failure? Oh, it's cute, though. It can't possibly be bad. It will be. This is awful looking. I don't like it. It moves! Gross. Nope. Oh! I was like, I got the timing wrong, so I didn't even mentally prepare to grab onto anything. Whoa, just get out. Gross, look at their eyes. I mean, like, if I think of cute enemies, I think of the slimes from, I guess Slime Rancher isn't like enemies, but I'm thinking too of like the slimes from Stardew, right? Like, they're lumpy. It's like, my brain is dying. Like curdled milk lumpy. Ugh. Ugh. What's the key? I need that because it's shiny and pretty. That's... Yeah, sure. Nope, that's... Oh, that's an overhang. Whoop. Whoop. Oh no. Oh yeah, there's the overhang. I forget every time. Oop. Duh! Oh no. Oh. Ooh. Emotes! Thank you! Oh, damn. Those spiky boys are not fun. Son of a bitch. This place also, reminds me of, like, Studio Ghibli, like, how it looks. It's very, Spirited Away. Nobody move. No! Now you can move. Oh, I forgot I was gonna move this back. You could call me a crow or a magpie. What is this? That? I don't like that. Please. Please let me go. What are you? Laundry? It's cute. I don't trust it. Oh. Welcome, may I help you? Can you let me out? This is unsettling. Oh my god. That face. Are you a ghost? A ghost? Don't be silly. Yes, because the rest of this isn't silly. This is just perfectly normal. I am the concierge of this fine establishment. Welcome to the world-renowned Celestial Resort Hotel. But like, you're not gonna get people here if they have to climb all that stuff in the mountain to get here. Like, we go through the path of least resistance, and if the path of least resistance is, I don't know, a Hotel 8 at the base of the mountain, and this way up the mountain, nobody's gonna come here. Mr. Oshiro at your service. And like the evil maniacal hand thing, that doesn't help either. I'm not going to a hotel where they're like, mwahaha. That doesn't help your image. Not at all. 2 guests in 1 day, business is finally picking up. No, that's not great. How long will you be staying with us? Never. Can I say never? Is that an option? Ghost Hotel. Great. Great. Or Magic Mountain. I don't like either of these options. Like, I don't, or even like Splash Mountain. Like, none of these things are great. None of these. Oh, I'm just passing through. Oh, thank God. That is the best option. That's the best option. Best choice ever. I'm climbing the mountain. Great. Do you have a back exit? Yes, because the front door is locked suspiciously, and I don't like that. A back exit? Just passing through. This will not do. Don't force me to stay here. That's also not great business. You know I can still hear you, right? That face. In any case, our rear service door is reserved for hotel staff only. Then open up the front door. I've climbed everything else until here. I'll just climb over the hotel. Why not? However, our front floor presidential suite features a world-class view of the peak. But I don't want a view of the peak. I want to be on the peak. Yes, you'll be quite comfortable up there. Ooh. Maybe I could get on the roof from there and climb out the back. So like having a business that forces us to buy something just so we can like leave, that's not great. The presidential suite, marvelous idea, Oshiro. Like, I can still hear you. What is your name for our records? Give a fake name, please. Fake name. Fake name. I'm Madeline. Oh no. But again, I'm not really interested in staying. It's too late. All right, this way, Miss Madeline. Oh, this is fantastic. I'll climb the building. I think that's what I'm gonna do. I feel like I'm testing limits here. Does nothing really happen if I ring this bell a billion times? Mr. Oshiro, I would really like to leave. This is like going into Starbucks and they're like, you can't use the bathroom unless you buy something. There is a lot of like defensiveness for this character. They have to be redeemed. It appears to be a very old and dusty guest book. Many of these pages are damaged or missing. The comments, however, are glowing. Why? Why? We'll never forget our time here. Did you die here? Is that why? I'll never felt more at peace. Thank you. Oh. This feels like people come here to die. Oh, this is some Mario shit. Oh, good. I can go back. I just like to know that there's an exit. I just want to know, though, that there is an exit. Ugh. Also, if people do come to this hotel, then why would you have them do Mario to get to their room? I don't want to do Mario to get to my room. Oh, strawberry too. Oh! Did the sprite like reach out its arms to embrace me? No, I should have grabbed. Oh no, I have to get up. I just use the grab button out of instinct now. Oh no! I was not expecting that. This may be where I forget to breathe. So like, that's totally fair. Also, bye Kyoko. Duh. Up the laundry, thank you. Go! Oh no, right into it. I got face blobbed. I just realized that we can't use the same name for Bob for these. Like, it's not a spiky boy. So even like Bob Jr. or Bob Sr. won't work. Whoa. They feel like the dust sprites from Spirited Away. Only, you know, death sprites. Oh no! No. Dustin. That's good. I like that one. Dustin. Ah! Ah, face first. It's like one of those things where as soon as you start thinking about it more, then... Oh, computer is doing weird things. It's one of those things where as soon as you start thinking about it more, then your timing gets really weird. Okay. Yeah. Ah. Oh. Wait, that I have to go up. I need a key. What do you do? Oh, great. I feel like this is where the like infinite climbing is probably helpful. Okay. Whoa. Nope. Nope. Yup. Just jump everywhere. Nope. That also works. Nope. Nope. Ah! This game is like the biggest version. Everyone bites the dust. This game is the biggest version of the floor is lava. Yep. What? What? You can't go, what? Secrets? Okay, so... Oh, that's dirty. I can move the lantern. Isn't that cute? It's probably one of the cutest things I've seen today. Oh! I forgot that's death. I safe? Where's safe? Oh shit. Oh, this is dirty. Oh, that's dirty. Oh, that's... Holy buckets! Oh, how? Yep, nope. I gotta... No, that was death. I should stop dashing for everything. No. Nope. Oh. Oh. This is stressful. Go down. Oh no. I wanted to stay down. I didn't realize that it would come back. Don't die. Oh, thank God. All of this for a strawberry? Okay, I can do this. The game told me I could. Okay. Oh, thank God it started me here. I imagine the chill song being played called Lo-Fi Beats to stressfully climb, jump, and dash to. You forgot die. To die to. Many things in this game are for strawberries. So then, how much do we love strawberries? Oh! That should count. That should count! Whoa. Can't take it back. Nope. Big honkin' stress. Nope. No! It is still hard, even with assist mode. No, please escape, please escape. No! Oh, no. That's just death. That's also death. Nope. Also death. Also, how cold is it in here? I just realized that the windows are like... I shouldn't have dashed there. I realized that the windows are cracked. Whew. No! That was death. Nope. Also, there's a bed and furniture at the bottom. How'd they get that down there? Did you cough? The strawberries aren't mandatory, yeah, but I'm so close. I'm here. I can almost taste it. Ugh. I've tasted death far more. But the strawberries are also so close. Ugh. Duh. That's a jump I should just do as a jump. Maybe not everything has to be a dash. Mm-hmm. Oh. Oh, so close. I think the strawberry just starts to follow me, too. It's like, oh, maybe this time she'll get it. Oh. No! Should have kept going. At what point do we take one of these little dust sprites home with us, just as like a souvenir of all of our deaths? Close. Oh man. I feel like it's starting to get like the song Hello Darkness, My Old Friend, but Hello Death, My Old Friend. Nope. I wonder what my death counter will be this time. I didn't realize the game actually kept track. Oops. Oh no! So close. I'm starting to feel like this strawberry isn't worth it. Okay, it's not worth it. Maybe that's why this is here. Bye! Oh, and then I die. I forgot that was there. I should have paid more attention to the path. Just stop right here. Nope, nope, not yet. Oh, it's like jump rope. You gotta get the timing right, even when it's coming towards you. Or you jump over it. Oh, death. I didn't even realize there was a block that I could jump up, like up to, above it. I thought I was just actually gonna jump on top of it. I say that as I do. Horrible timing. Oh my gosh. Oh. Over there. Oh. Oh. You're gonna follow me, right, buddy? Okay. Okay. Oh, there's death below. I forgot. Do not. Don't. That's not stressful at all. Oh. Are those spiky boys? Ugh. Oh, those are just, oh, I don't like that. I don't like that. I feel like this is Wigglers. Oh. Oh. Nope. Nope. I don't like that. I don't like that. I feel like this is a good place to kind of take a little bit of a break. Hermes. Is it like a challenge now to come up with like the worst name possible? Why don't we take a little bit of a break? Get some water. There'll be spiky boys after you touch them. Nope. Nope. No, I'm gonna be in denial about that. Why don't we take a bit of a break? Like 10-minute break. Get some water. Let the dog out. Go to the bathroom. That kind of thing. Come back in about like 10-ish minutes. That is my thought. It feels so sudden to come back, but hello, bread. Also, hello, darkness, my old friend. Also, I do not think that we're in space. There's also 2 moons in that scene. If you notice, there's like the tiny moon that looks like a lamp, and then the big moon. It was a bit of a jump scare, yes. Especially because my voice came in first. Hello, bread. Oh, man. I hope you guys had a nice break. Bit of a rest. I let my dog out. I went to the bathroom, as humans do, and refilled my drink. Sometimes I look at these transitions, and I'm like, how can I make it not jump scary? And I think at a certain point, there's not much I can do about that. All right, back to it. What did you miss? We finished chapter 2. I think it was chapter 2 that we finished with the dream and the phone call. And my interpretation of the story so far, my summary of this story is that we have Madeline, who is struggling with anxiety, wants to climb this mountain, wants to overcome it. Almost like I want to prove to myself that I can do hard things, which I, of course, can tell everybody ad nauseum. You can do hard things, but we need to prove it to ourselves. And we're at a hotel. Interesting, odd hotel with Mr. Oshiro, if I remember that name correctly. I do want to remind everybody that there is still the like affirmation mindfulness type card if you decide that you want to look at that. If the bot is still here, who knows the bots? That's still a thing. If you guys prefer more affirmation cards, I can put more affirmation type things in there versus mindfulness cards, that type of thing. Also, if we get more members, we can add more emotes, and the emotes are cute as fuck. So that's a thing. I can add one more emote, and I don't know which emotes are on there currently. I think they're mostly like cute, adorable ones. And that means I can probably add like a rage emote, or a laughing emote, or I'll have to look and see which ones I can add. But they're adorable and they're all custom. I love it. So, and I'm always getting more emotes because they're so cute that I can't resist. Like this. This is one of my favorites. Raging laughter. I do like the raging laughter one. Maybe that's the emote that I will add when stream is over. The emotes can also be used on regular YouTube comments too, which I think is kind of fun. So we have just entered this room with the very color coordinated, they remind me of when you learn about cells, the wigglers, whatever we're calling them. They remind me of like when you learn about cells. Don't cells have that stuff around them? A little like feelers. I mean, like the things that I remember about learning about cells, like the mitochondria is the powerhouse of the cell. Yeah, the cilia, whatever you want to call it. That's what I'm thinking of. Thank you. I am so bad with names. Wiggle. I mean, the Wiggles were also like a children's group TV show. I don't know if they still exist. The Wigglies are the powerhouse of the Dusty. You know? I have learned that today. I don't know what they do, but they're intimidating. Duh! Yep, I'll just... Oh, thank God this didn't fall. The Dusties are holding it up. Why is that there? This platform makes me nervous. I could just jump across it. Just dash the fuck across this. Why? Because otherwise I'd have to like go up to that platform. Oh, like that. Oh, can I go up through that? I don't want to touch them. I don't want to touch them. They make me nervous. They make me nervous. Well, Oshiro's down there, but I can go up. It feels like that's not how I was supposed to do it. I don't think that strawberry's worth it. Nope. Oh man. Okay. Please follow me closely, Miss Madeline. You can fly. Everybody else can fly. The elevator is just down the hall. This hotel is in pretty rough shape. It is. Is it really open for business? There's an eye twitch. Of course we're open. I can't eye twitch. You could cheese the strawberry with infinite jumps. I'm sure I could. I thought I could cheese that other strawberry though too. But I think I'd rather focus on the story for now. Unless I could. Unless it feels super easy and like it actually is easy after a couple of jumps. Because it's been a long time on that other one. The Celestial Resort Hotel would never close during prime tourist season. How do we define prime tourist season? Because didn't they say 2 people? And it was like shocking. It was like, oh my gosh, 2 people. So like, is prime tourism season 2 people? That doesn't feel great for this business. Rough shape. What did she mean by that? I feel like this character is plagued by self-doubt. Like, oh my gosh. And then it's like, whenever they have those conversations with themselves, I think they forget that we can hear them. Oh, please allow me to carry your luggage. What? Oh, we do have luggage. I was like, what luggage? And then we do have a backpack. Don't give them, yeah, don't do that though, because then you can't get it back. We've already had to pay to escape. And then don't give them your bag, because then you'll probably have to pay to get your bag back. Don't do that, please don't. My bag? No thanks, I'll keep it. Thank you. Very well. What a peculiar guest. Peculiar guest? 2 guests, so like prime tourist season, we're defining this as more than 0. That is fair. Also, this may be a very practical question, but how many people have paid and then been eaten by the dust bunnies, or the wigglies of the cell of the dust bunnies, right? But that's true. Maybe we didn't pay. Maybe we only had to put our name in the guest book, which always makes me think of like very Shakespearean things of like, what does it mean to put our name in the guest book? It doesn't bode well for me. Okay. Well, I guess we're just... Really? Is this our elevator? Don't move. Nope. Nope. This is totally cheesing it. Let's just rest. There's a lot of cobwebs here, I've realized too. And this is an actual broken staircase. You can see half of the staircase on the right. And the other half is like books. Nope. I still haven't actually touched the Wigglies. I don't like them. I got the uranium, but I don't need it. This gives me anxiety. Ugh. I'm just Nope. Oh. Duh. Oh. How? Okay, for science. What do you do? Oh, good, it goes away. Oh. So you can touch it once before it becomes lava. Because I was like, how can you do this? Oh my gosh. Oh, they form goop after you touch them? It's like juice or something like that, like Gatorade, right? Gatorade is good at first, but if you leave it somewhere, it becomes sticky and gross. Ugh. Too much of something good is not good. It makes me nervous that she coughs, and I can't tell if it's like a cold air thing because these windows are broken. I'm gonna cheese this if I can and just try to do infinite jumps because I can. Oh, Strawberry got anxious and flew away. Just go. Even with the assist mode, it gives me anxiety. And it's probably because that idea of like, oh man, I don't want to fail. I mean, it's probably not failure. In those very like quick and short moments, my brain is probably not fully forming a sentence that says falling is failure. It's probably just like falling in any game where it's like that gut churning, like, ugh. This looks awful though. Just saying. Like, oh, I probably have to get that key, don't I? Gross. I'm not gonna do the strawberry. Oh, do I have to go all the way around? Oh, for fuck's sake. Okay, so, okay. Key. I feel like this probably goes to the strawberry. I'm gonna hope. Oh. I can't go anywhere else. Okay. Yeah, because I can't do this. Oh. Oh, I can't go back. I was like, oh, now I can get the strawberry. Nope, that's a lie and a half. Can't do that. Sorry, strawberry. Nope. Well, I can't go to the right. I'm doing this. I don't like these Mario ones. Ugh. I say that like there are any of them that I like. Ugh. Ugh. No. I just had to watch my own death. I just like watched it happening because I could not believe this is what those platforms were doing to me. That's awful. This game is awful. I mean, it's not awful. It just comes up with new things that I don't like, and therefore I'm gonna define it as awful. Good. Oh, please let me up. Oh, thank God. I feel like there's becoming a pattern. Every time I get to a new room, my brain tries to process what tomfoolery this is. It's like my brain has to reboot and like reload. What is happening? I can change the assist mode stuff. I already have some of it on. I have the dash, an infinite dash. So like I could just I just infinite dash up here. Oh. I don't know if I want to go down there. I feel like once I go down there, it'll be hard to get back up. I say that like any of this is easy. Let's... Oh, I can't even go down here. Oh, that's right. I keep forgetting I can only go up through the wooden platforms and not down. Game speed is better than infinite dashes. Hello, I see the player you mean. I don't know why the button that I pushed right there was the grab button. I just wanted to really hug these dust bunnies. Nope. Nope. I could have just hit the ground there. Buttons are hard. Okay. Okay. Oh, nope. Not that close to the wall. Nope. Oh. Oh, that actually worked. Nope. This is for a strawberry. This is... I don't want strawberries that bad. Change the game speed, but don't use the dash help. Well, I feel... Oh, that's spikes. That's gross. Oh, that's death. That's what that is. It's death. I feel like seeing... That's also death. Just hug that ceiling. It's cheesing it, yes. What are you? Okay, nothing. I feel like... Well, oh no. Oh no. Oh, I feel like there's gonna be another mirror. Oh. At least this time nobody's chasing you. See, oh no, that one's so close to... Oh no, don't go anywhere. Just hug the wall. You say that no one is chasing me. But there's a part of me that goes, she's gonna come back. And I'm waiting for that. Because that's the only time I've seen these. The only time I've seen these little shield things is when I've been chased by my other self. So there's a part of me... Oh, I thought I was gonna fall right into it. There's a part of me that's waiting for that to happen. Whew. Oh no. I knew it. I knew it was gonna go down. It's like trying to find the right spot to stand. Nope. But not fall. Oh. I don't need the uranium. I don't. Oh, I don't need it. right back here. Whew. Yeah, welcome back, Yoko. Oh yeah, that's a good point. If there are parts of the game where infinite dashes won't help, like learning the game mechanics when you're intended to learn the game mechanics can help. Ugh. I say that as I use the infinite dash again. Ugh. I say that as I look with disgust at this and try to process it. I suppose there's a certain point where I just can't, like, I just have to do it. I think my brain is starting to, like, my brain tries to tell myself, oh, I can, like, plan it all out. Ugh, and then it's like, you can't do that. You just gotta do it. Oh, no. There. Huh. I don't like when there's a save right before talking to someone. The bridge stayed up? Miss Madeline, I really, must implore you to move your face cam. There. Miss Madeline, I really must implore you to keep up. You can fly. Everybody else can float or fly or whatever F word we want to use for it. It doesn't... My feet stay on flat surfaces. Most of the time. I'm running a world-class establishment here. I don't have time to wait around for meandering guests. I'm half of your guests right now. I'm sure that for half of your guests, you can manage. You really don't have to wait for me. I'm just looking for a way through this place. Also a good point. Oh, Ashiro, you idiot. The customer's always right. Oh, I feel bad. Oh, I feel bad. Poor buddy. Business is finally picking up and you lose your temper. Oh. Oh, of course, Miss Madeline. My sincere apologies. I was out of line. Oh, the eye twitching. Oh, poor buddy. Please feel free to explore at your leisure. First off, does that mean that I can take as many strawberries as I want? But also I feel bad. I think that's one of those times when... Holy shit, muffins. I think that there's one of those times when, like, how we feel is valid about, like, I kind of, like, don't want to be here, but how they feel is also totally valid, right? And, like, having two valid emotions or, like, situations come up and having those two things that can be true at the same time come together. This is a lot of stuff. What? I'm a maze? This is I'm in a maze? How do I get to you, little key buddy? I don't have like a smash. I mean, I got that, but what tomfoolery is this? Oh. Can I go into you? No, I cannot. Oops. But I can probably talk to Oshiro. Subchapter is called Huge Mess. I believe that. Yeah, because I think I can talk to them, to Oshiro, and then I think I can go off to the right. Hey, buddy. This clutter is out of control. When did this happen? I don't even know where to begin. That's super valid. Like when we have a task like cleaning or homework or a project with work that has, especially like something that has like a lot of things to it, like a lot of clothes in this laundry, then it can feel completely overwhelming. And then we don't know where to begin. And then a lot of times we procrastinate and we don't do it right away. And then it becomes something where we shame, blame, and guilt ourselves because we haven't done it. The word laziness often comes up. And we basically tell ourselves that there's something wrong with us because we haven't done this task, even though it's more about how we look at this task too, and the fact that these tasks feel so massive to us, but then we procrastinate. And then we have a lot of anxiety to it. Like a lot of these things are so connected in that way. Mr. Oshiro, do you run this whole place by yourself? Yeah, like that by itself would be super overwhelming too. You're right, Ms. Madeline. I'll never sort this mess out alone. Okay, so like, but that's not what we asked. Our perception of things will change how we hear questions and conversations. So Madeline asked, like, just do you run this place by yourself? Which I interpret that as, I interpret that question as something where that to me is saying it's more reasonable that like maybe things aren't cleaned up. Because it's just you, and you can only do the work of one person, or ghost, or whatever, right? It's still only one of you. But if Oshiro shames, blames, and guilts themselves for not doing enough, they will take that question, and they will interpret it as, I am not doing enough, I should be doing more, right? Because that's what happened. The question itself did not change, but because of their interpretation of that, their worldview, how they see themselves, that changed the question. Or like how they interpreted the question. The question itself did not change. And this is why we can have two people who experience the same event, but they process it differently, or they interpret it differently. They walk away from it and talk about it in two very different ways, because how we see the world or how we see ourselves, it's a bit like a filter or glasses, or the lenses in our glasses. It'll change how we see and interpret things, right? So Oshiro interpreted this as, you're right, like I don't do enough. And they didn't interpret it as like, a reason to be kind or forgive or give grace because they're only one person, they can only do enough. There's two different filters that we can have for that same question. Oh, it's hopeless. Is this the first time they've like not flown since we saw them? That's not what I meant. Just breathe, Mr. Oshiro, breathe. So Madeline is saying the exact same things that Madeline has heard. Madeline has heard other people say, just breathe. So like we default to the ways of coping that work best for us, or that we know, or we've heard. And so that's what she's doing. She has heard other people tell her to breathe. And so she is telling Mr. Oshiro that. She's saying, breathe. And I imagine another thing that she might say, since we've heard this before, is like, I'm here, let's talk, because that's what her mom said to her. Like that's what Madeline's mom said to Madeline. It's just a little spring cleaning. Well, more than a little. So like not just, right? Taking that just out of there. But I can help. So like support, right? Just like the mom was. You're too kind. But I wouldn't even bother. Bother is always a big word. It's a lost cause. Hopeless, lost cause, bother. These words have such a strong emotional attachment. We don't look at the word bother and say, yes, I want that. We don't look at the words lost cause or hopelessness and say, yes, that is what I want in my life, which means that there is a lot of emotional attachment to these words. So when we think them about ourselves, that has a lot of emotion with it. Oh. Music changed too. How long have you been running the hotel? Which can be interpreted as, if we're looking at this through the same filter, I could see this character saying, like, how long have you let it get this bad? Like those kinds of things. Because again, these filters will impact how we interpret everything. Oh, quite some time now. Business has been slow. You must really love your work. So like Madeline's trying to be encouraging. Like, oh, if you've been doing it alone for quite some time, like you must really enjoy it to keep going at it, right? but we don't always interpret it that way if we are coming at a conversation from a different perspective, a different point of view. In the hotel business, our passion is perfecting the delicate art of hospitality. I imagine culture might impact that too. A truly great hotel lives eternally, like a ghost, in the cherished moments of its satisfied guests. Ah, like the guest book. That's the spirit. Now we're getting into puns. Now let's get started on this mess. Oh, that's it. So, I mean, you guys, there was that comment too about he gets more overwhelmed. I definitely think that feeling overwhelmed is something that can go along with this too, right? We feel overwhelmed. I think overwhelmed to go along with like shame, blame, and guilting ourselves. Perfectionism too. Because if we have been procrastinating, procrastination and perfectionism go hand in hand. A lot of times if we tell ourselves that something has to be perfect, then we'll procrastinate because it can't be perfect. So procrastination and perfectionism go hand in hand. Huh. This one opened up. Oh. Do I want this? Oh, there's a ledge there. There's a ledge there. This soundtrack is really good. I really like it. I feel like a lot of the games I've been playing lately have fantastic soundtracks. I'm gonna leave this. I don't know if that's where I need to go for now. I also need the key. So I'm assuming that we need to clean this up. Oh, this is great. This is fantastic. Oh, no, don't shut behind me. Don't shut behind me. Thank you. We can swim. Bye, Moscam? Good luck on your essay. If we go underwater, the music changes. It becomes more muted. Ah, I love it. This is a lot of laundry. An old paper sticks out from amid the clutter. Attention hotel staff, it is my sad duty to inform you that the Celestial Resort Hotel will close indefinitely following this season due to circumstances beyond our control. It was an honor to have served alongside you all as we worked tirelessly to ensure that our guests enjoyed the most hospitable and memorable experience possible. I write this with a heavy heart. This hotel has become my home, its staff and patrons my family. I will miss you all dearly. Mr. Oshiro. Oh, okay, we just look at this again. So are we going to find... So there are several different areas that we can go to. I'm assuming then that we are going to find different letters or more about this character then if we're not actually cleaning up. It's like I forgot. If I'm not actually playing in the moment, I forget how all the buttons work. One Shot is a game that I want to play. If we're within this kind of conversation of games with great soundtracks. It's on my wish list. I don't have it. Ugh. So when Steam gives me the notification that there's a sale for One Shot, I will get it. Oh, that's not... I suppose I can do that. Not... Oh. What are you? I was busy looking at all the other things. And I didn't even see the big heart thing. It's pulsing. How do I get to you? Now I'm fascinated. Well, I guess for now I will continue. Oh, I'm just gonna do this. Up. Oh, thank God. Oh, I don't. Oh, I can go up. I was like, I want a strawberry. Oh my gosh, this is a lot. I'm gonna get lost. Nope. At least I'm not the only one who gets lost here. Don't break. Don't break. Don't break. I shouldn't have done that. I'm assuming that we'll go back to the main area. That is my assumption. So I assume that we're just like gathering stuff until then? Don't make me go back through all of that. That would be not nice. What? What? Why can't all cleaning be like that? Oh, it was cleaning stuff. Okay. So if we clear up another area, we clear up another area. Okay, so, but there's the heart thing. The crystal heart. It was below this area. Ah, okay. This isn't it. Welcome to Celeste. Oh no. Oh, I just finished this. It doesn't. No. Oh my gosh. What? Oh. Why? Why do? Oops. How do I get out of you? Oh, this is the original version made for the game jam? Oh, you can play in the main menu. That's cool. Yeah, no assist mode there. Oh yeah, Meat Boy. I can see that being like feeling similar. Like the way that it's very square-like. Yeah, I thought that once I exited, it would be like gone. I want to get to the heart though. I thought for a second the water changed. Well, yes. Yeah, I want to get to the crystal heart. Oh, and this blob is still here. Oop. Nope. Let's... Oh. Oh. All the blobs are back again. So... Shiro unlocked them before. Where is he? Buddy! I need your help, please. Oops. I haven't even begun cleaning, and already I feel a renewed lightness of spirit. Is that good for a ghost? That's the power of positive thinking. I do think that positive thinking is inherently positive, not toxic positivity. And I do think that positive thinking isn't just like a cure-all thing, though. Because that is where we get into the area of like toxic positivity. Actually... I cleared out some of the clutter for you. So, like, give me credit. Not the positive thinking. Give me credit. Oh, yes. Thank you, Miss Madeline. But please, relax and let the hotel staff handle it. But that's you. And is that, like, handling it or, like, letting your negative thinking overtake it? I mean, like, we don't... who knows, right? Shiro, you fool. You're losing her. Like that, right? Like, is that letting them handle it, or is that just, like, shame, blaming, guilting yourself? Guests don't want to spend their time cleaning. So, like, telling ourselves that we're a failure because we're not doing what we're telling ourselves that we're supposed to be doing. Are you okay? Yes, of course. This is the finest hotel you'll ever visit. You'll see. It is definitely original, for sure. Hey, Patel, there is a unlisted playlist that it's in. And once this stream is done, it'll just be public somewhere on the channel. Yeah. How could I let my problems pile up like this? This game does a really good job of like showing the different ways that we can shame, blame, and guilt ourselves. Because we have this character who is, like, when they are procrastinating on cleaning, this is what shame, blame, and guilt looks like. How could I let these problems pile up like this? Even when Madeline is just, like, asking a question, it's how this character talks about that is how we shame, blame, and guilt ourselves when we're stuck in that negative thought cycle. But what I also find, I guess, kind of endearing about that is, despite that, this character is still allowing us to help them. So it's not as though they're pushing back help. They're still allowing help to happen. Because with these blobs, things, they don't get removed until he allows them to be moved. So this character could have just said, no, I don't want the help. But that's not what's happening. This character is still allowing us to help them. Despite the negative thinking, which takes a lot. Mr. Oshiro, it's okay if the mess is making you anxious. So kind of like, I experience anxiety, so I can recognize it, but also like I'm being vulnerable and pointing it out, maybe because I know what that's like. I still can't stay the night, but I can help before I leave. She pities you, Oshiro. You're pathetic. So again, like, because of this character's like negative filters on the world, because of how this character sees himself, he sees the help as pity, pathetic. It goes back to what he said before. I'm helpless, right? I'm a burden. Because when we are already struggling with negative self-talk, negative thoughts, it is so much like a filter that we interpret everything through. So this character is interpreting help as being pitied, being pathetic, instead of it being a person who genuinely wants to help. But they're still allowing the help to happen. That is such an important thing with this character. Her face, being like, bitch, just let me help. Shut up. Breathe, right? Breathe. Let me support you. Just let it happen. Hey, Elric. Thanks for joining. I hope you have a great day. I want that heart. Nope. That's also a thing. Oh, we can't go back. Well, I hope it wasn't up there. Oh, don't die. What you doing, buddy? Theo, are you a guest here too? Madeline, I'm so happy to see you right now. I'm all about spooky mysteries, but this is getting too real. Have you talked to Mr. Oshiro? This almost feels like Madeline is saying, have you talked to them? Like, maybe they're not that bad. I think he could really use some help. You think? He's a creepy old weirdo. I thought that too. I am open to new possibilities. I bet he's cleaning out a nook to hide our bodies as we speak. Okay. Okay. I did not have a lot of fondness for Sorojiro at the beginning. But I didn't... Okay, I did say that maybe the guests were dying. I don't know if I was that drastic, though. What are you doing? I'm gonna crawl through this vent. It's blowing cold air in from outside. So are the windows. Come on! Mr. Oshiro's troubled, but I don't think he wants to hurt us. I agree with that. He just needs to clean up this mess. I want to help him. Madeline, this is very sweet, but this is dangerous. We need to get out of here and call an expert on creepy old dudes. Who would that be? Who would you call for that? Besides, he's a ghost. Like, you gonna call Ghostbusters? We aren't prepared for this. I think I can get through to him. Yeah, just like do some laundry and some dishes and run a Roomba. Go ahead and I'll catch up with you later. Man, you're more stubborn than my sister. That sounds like there's some history there. I thought that was impossible. Okay. Take care of yourself. Thanks, Theo. I'll see you outside. Ghost therapist. I mean, I guess that would answer the question of who you're gonna call. Oh my god. Okay, did I miss the crystal heart thingy? I just want to know if I should keep looking for that or if it's like one and done and I've passed it. Okay, I haven't passed it. Sweet. Because I just want it. It's pretty and shiny and it pulses and I want it. I can still find it. Okay. There's something in the previous room that you need to see to understand what to do. Oh no. Yeah. I just want that pretty heart. Oh, that's death. Go to the ceiling in the previous room. Oh, that... This thing? No. Oh, no, up. I can't get up here. Oh, if I clear out another area, I bet the laundry will clear out. Hmm. Death. That was death. Okay. Well, at least I haven't missed the pretty things. It's like jewelry, right? Like, it's pretty. Yeah, the infinite dashes really doesn't help in this kind of section, does it? Oops. I'll just, yeah, no. Are the crystal hearts another collectible? Oh. There's two of them. There's two of them. Timing gets to be so important. Oh, that's death. Woo! Oh, little strawberry. It's hidden. That's... Oh, that's right. Okay, so wait. In theory, you can get past all this without dashing. Oh. That's death. Well, you know what? Just because you can doesn't mean I have to do it. I wonder why they decided to make these strawberries. Nope, that's death. Hi, strawberry. Nope, that's also death. That's super death. Ugh. This place is a serious leakage problem. Ugh. Like, maybe you don't call Ghostbusters. Maybe you just call a plumber. And, like, get a billion Roombas. Ugh. No, that's death. I'm just gonna... Doop! Luigi is a plumber and a Ghostbuster. Very true. What game was that? Luigi's Mansion? Maybe. Maybe. Yeah, sure. Let's just go down faster. Oh. Oh my gosh. I could not have pictured these like dust mite sprite doohickeys. This is strawberry. When I was in chapter 2. So now I'm sitting here going, what atrocities are there going to be in the other chapters? That's death. That's also death. Oh, yes. No. I forgot I could hang onto the wall. I didn't have to just like fall. I have to get lower and then jump up. Kind of. Or not. I'm pushing it. I should have just dashed again. I mean, I can. Right? With great power comes great responsibility. I knew it was gonna happen. Oops, no! Yes, 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 yes. No. I have to actually land somewhere and sit there. This is probably where that idea of like getting used to the mechanics without like the infinite dashes comes into play, doesn't it? I say as I continue to do more dashes. Oh no. Yeah, I'm gonna have to stand on those ones in the middle. That also means that I have to get there quickly too. Because like all this, the stamina doesn't reset when you jump or anything, is my impression. So I can't just like chill here for forever. Well, that's a thing. You know, I just wanted to face check it and see, are you really dangerous? Twice. I wanted to face check him twice. 3 times! You see this platform? This platform right there? Right there? Yeah, that's the one. I look at it and I go, this platform's real nice. I'm gonna walk off it. We don't need no sneaking platforms. But we do, Madeline, we do. We need that platform. And if we could just stand on it, that'd be great. Whew, okay, just don't move until we want to move. Whew. Dying for science, yes. Bye, Jaxalon. Oh, purple. Seriously, though, I wish all cleaning was this easy. I say that after I've died like a million times. Whoop. Oh, here I am. this is the heart area. Oh, the heart's gone. I got so distracted. That's okay. Whoa. I just entirely got distracted by the fact that I was cleaning. Oh, hey buddy. Oh no. Oh no, no, no. I forgot how buttons work. No heart for you. No soup for you. No pretty shiny things for you. I can always come back after the chapter. It's looking a lot nicer in here. Nicer, also like emptier. It's like a huge, vast cavern now. Can you show me to the exit now? Like, can I leave? But Miss Madeline, you've barely enjoyed the myriad luxuries that our hotel has to offer, like free shampoo and conditioner. We can talk more once I finish cleaning. I'm very busy. Yes, young people have no respect these days. This is quite the contrast of like, we're being told that we don't have respect, but then like, we're the ones cleaning? You're welcome, sheesh. Okay, so just the bottom one. Do you want my help or not? It's over, Oshiro. She hates you. So, like, again, like, everything gets interpreted through this lens of, like, they must hate us, or we're a burden, or that kind of thing. Or they pity us. I don't. I'm sorry. Your hotel is beautiful. Truly world class. I wish I could stay. No need to humor me, Miss Madeline. I understand. I do feel bad for them. This isn't where I wanted to go. It's interesting that I can keep going in there. Okay, so I want that chest. Ugh. Oh, I don't. Ugh. Ugh. I have to collect those things. Oh. This looks awful. I need a Mori battle music for this. It is kind of relaxing music, all things considered. You know? This is death incarnate. Feel bad for the death Roombas because, you know, maybe they're just trying to do their cleaning jobs, their dusty jobs, and just go back and forth, and I'm interrupting them. Maybe it's an accident. I can't stop it. I hate having to release that dash button when I know it's not good. And you just hang on there. Nope. Okay. Yeah, Yeah, if you look at their eyes, they freak out when you run into them. It does look kind of sad. I feel like they would kind of be saying sorry. Ah, oh, man. Maybe add an oop. Like, oop, sorry. Oh, no. Oh! No. No! That stamina. What did we just clean? Oh no! Oh no! No! I got farther though. No. Right at the very top. Nope. At least the spikes don't move. I can just fall down really fast. Okay. I made some uranium pals. Oh, seriously? Can I just... I would just super cheese that. That doesn't feel fair, but... Oh, I'm not getting that strawberry. That strawberry's just not getting done. Yeah, that dash feels a bit unfair sometimes. Other times, I am so happy that I have it. I'm not gonna lie. This room is so empty now. It feels like very boss area-ish. Shiro, where are you, buddy? Well, not here. Whoa. I think I forgot where I'm taking this key. Here? No, not here. Oh, this dash is not fair. There you are. I think this is the first time the text has really been at the bottom. You certainly have a knack for wandering off. You mean cleaning? It was tough, but I sorted everything out for you. The Celestial Resort Hotel extends its gratitude for your assistance, Miss Madeline. Of course, the staff had the mess under control. This character keeps saying the staff, and it gives me the impression that they're trying to, like, talk up the hotel. Like there's a shit ton of staff when there's not. The staff. Oh, sure, yeah. Madeline has some amazing faces. They all do. How humiliating. You must be eager to see your room. It's just at the elevator and down the hall. Sure, what the heck. Show me the presidential suite. Sounds lovely. Oh, now's your last chance, Oshiro. Don't lose her now. feel so bad for them now. Is there something that popped up on the right? Oh, this is the elevator. Oh, great. Oh, no. Oh, well, that doesn't work. I didn't know it'd load, like, right there. I don't feel like I should be able to do this. Hi! I totally forgot you were there. I was busy cleaning. Man, it's amazing here. Is it a maze or amazing? How's it going with El Creepo? Oh, he's kind of endearing. Both of them are. I helped him clean that huge mess, but he was kind of a jerk about it. Well, I mean, I personally wouldn't call him a jerk about it. I think it's almost like I don't want to admit that I needed help. It's like that defense mechanism. And he still thinks he can convince me to stay. Well, yeah, because if he has a guest, then the hotel is still functioning, right? It's still a hotel, and we don't have to admit that it's not going well. Madeline, seriously. My bad idea radar is off the charts on this one. You should get out of here. If I disappear now, Mr. Oshiro could have a meltdown. And maybe I can actually do something good, for once. Yeah, so like Madeline is staying to make her like part of this whole journey, right? To like help herself feel like she is maybe productive or good enough, or like whatever made her start on this journey in the first place. Like this kind of adds to that. Also, this is a very good question. How is he like holding himself upside down? And he is upside down in the portrait. That is cute. Like that's a nice extra touch. I wonder if technically the plaid is upside down. It's hard to tell with plaid. Forget your karma, dude. I think that guy is gonna melt down no matter what. You have to think about your safety. Theo, I'll be okay. Right, but like, this is the kind of thing where, let's say Oshiro does have a meltdown. I feel like this kind of a situation would be more of an internal meltdown, like taking out on himself than someone else. Yeah, I didn't expect you to listen. See you on the outside, jailbird. I mean, and that's not great either. A meltdown that we take out on ourselves is still not great. It feels like Madeline might know that. And so that if we can be support for someone, and we have the capacity to do that, that sounds fantastic. You know, if all of those things kind of line up into place. But this kind of a thing doesn't sound like they would take it out on us with the meltdown, whatever that means. This looks great. Ugh. Right now, this infinite dash is fantastic. Really digging it. Just don't backtrack. I should just keep going across. No, but then I'd still be like falling at an angle. Yeah. Yeah, this section is awful. It's having to fall at an angle. I can have the assist mode on. I hit the ceiling. I can have the assist mode on, but it's falling at the angle that gets me there. There's a wee part of me that's anxious that I will walk back on myself. Ugh. This is probably where the slow-mo would also be good too. It it jiggles when you hit it. It jiggles there. And I don't like that. I don't like the jiggling. I don't like the things that kill me to look like Jello. Ah, make it stop. Ah. Just keep the things that kill me in solid masses. Force myself to play with no assist mode. I mean, it's definitely doable. Ugh. It is a challenge. I think it's a challenge even with assist mode at certain parts, right? Of course, like, I can still jump straight up. I think for me, it's nice to know that the assist mode makes it so I pretty much know I'm always gonna make progress when I play. That for me is an advantage. That was straight into death of the assist mode. Oh. Oh. I didn't want to go for the strawberry. That was closer though, ironically. Just frequent dashes. Everything is a dash. Oop. Keep forgetting I don't have to get the uranium. No. It's getting around the curves when you fall through that. The little bubble sounds when those things pop up. Oops. Oh. Ooh, that's new. At least I'm getting new deaths too. Ah. Whoa. Wouldn't it be easier to get the strawberry? Maybe. Oh, I say that and then I just like jump straight into the jello. I did. I did get the strawberry once. Mmm. Just weave around as you fall. I feel like I have a hard time with the weaving as I fall. Really? Oh, that's death. Woo! Well, I guess I'm committed. Oop. Ah. There's definitely a certain amount of mindset stuff with it too. Like once you start overthinking it, then you get in your head too much. Whew. I am gonna get a headache by bumping into it. But like that mindset stuff about like overthinking it, right? I think that comes up a lot with like musicians and things like that too. And I wonder how much that comes up for speedrunners too, especially because I think speedrunning has a lot of this idea of like, you make one single mistake and then the whole run is trash. Not that it is, but I think that's kind of the perspective. Ooh. I'm gonna try this. As we talk about mindset. Hi, Mega EV. Everyone's great. Actually, I can't speak for everyone. I'm doing great as I turn on the game speed. Assist mode things. Ah, there. That's so much better. Because I am not... I have a hard time falling. This is really slow. I don't know what I expected, I guess. Whoa. Oh. This is something to get used to. I forgot how to dash. I cannot imagine how much time you would spend in a game to do speedrunning with it. Mmm. I feel like if I were to fall straight down, I'd have to be right in the middle. Oop, that's death. What is 60%? Oh my gosh. How am I still For science, it only goes down to 50%. Oh my gosh, it's so slow. So you can't go down to 10%. Now I can just watch myself die in slow-mo. Oh my gosh. Oh no! Oh! I suppose if I really wanted to do this with assist mode, I could... Oh, geez. I could just do the, what is it called? Infinite lives or whatever. Don't die right now. Thank you. I feel like that's too slow. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I can't just turn on invincibility. Oh. I don't want it to be too easy. I say that as though I haven't died a ton here. Well. For just this screen, maybe. Yeah, I think I'll give it a couple more and then maybe I'll do that. I mean, that to me is the point of the assist mode is that, oh, let's turn you back to normal speed. Is that it helps progress. Okay. So now will I even be able to tell if I've bumped into things? So I can just... That is much nicer. Okay. Turn that back off. Oops, off. Okay. Oh, the stamina. That's gonna... This is it, Oshiro. Your last chance. You already ruined it. Making a guest clean up your mess. So much negative talk. She'll never stay. No, she's still here. There's still a chance. The presidential suite is the key. It'll surely impress her. Oh! Oh! So the little... The dust mite sprite things, the dust bunnies come from Oshiro's negative self-talk? So the more negative self-talk Oshiro has, the more dust, sprite, dunny, bunny things there are. Get it together, Oshiro. Oh! Poor buddy. There you are, Miss Madeline. Follow me quickly, we're almost there. That's a lot. Hey, Outlattice. I mean, this is also the kind of thing where awful, just awful. But so let's say we hypothetically stay in the hotel room. It wouldn't solve the problem, right? That wouldn't actually take away the negative thoughts, right? Because the negative thoughts are internal. That's like if we were feeling anxious about a test, if it's actually an anxiety thing, once the test is over, the anxiety will choose something else to focus on. So with invincibility, you could just go through there. That feels like really cheating it. The sprite. I want to fall like I have never fallen before. Oh. What? Okay, so I can go down and then up. Yo. Well, that looks awful. Why would I go up like that? Oh, a strawberry. I know that. I know that place. I don't want to do that strawberry. Where does this go? I know that? No, I don't know. Yes, I know that place, and I don't think I did it. Which explains why the strawberry is still there. What about you? Oh, no, don't dash. It's Mr. Oshiro's diary. This feels invasive. The final entry appears to be decades old. As of today, the hotel is officially closed. Charlotte organized the staff for a farewell hike up the mountain. Most of us have never seen the summit. It seemed like a fitting goodbye, but when the time came, I couldn't bear to leave without looking around one last time. I told them to go on without me. I will catch up with them soon after I double check that everything is in order. I can't believe my time here is over. What am I going to do now? Perhaps I will stay one last night so that the hotel and I can have a proper goodbye. Wait. Oh, I can't go down. I was like, I can just like go down. But I can't. Ugh. I mean, I could just jump all the way through this though. Oh, but I can't hit the ceiling, otherwise I'll hit this where I'm at right now. He never left the hotel. He's been double checking for decades. That's sad. The screen is the bane of my existence. What? if we have invincibility turned on, this is just a screen. Is this kind of cheating? Yes. Oh my gosh. I need to turn that. With great power comes great responsibility. Oh, oh, I was like, this key better not be lost if I die. And then I realized I can just go up here. I'm surprised there's no mold in the hotel. I mean, there probably is. It's probably what all this is. I mean, I guess I should say that's one way to define it. Oh, we're back here. Oh, this is some threading the needle stuff. Mind mold. That's some proper alliteration right there. That's not what I wanted. That is. Sure. Not what I wanted though. Ah! Oh, I started here. I didn't realize. Oh. The dash does not help here. Ooh. Okay, what got me before are those two that go across the platform. That's what I need to watch out for. Also that. Ooh. Oh my gosh, there's so much of it. What do I do when I get over there to the left? I can't get around that. I can't. Oh. Oh. No. No. Am I hugging that left side? Oh, no. Well, that's death. No. Yo! I have to slide down. Yo! Nope, that was death. Yeep. Oh no. I actually feel like, all things considered, this is probably just a good place to stop. I don't want to get frustrated at the game. We can test the transitions again. my lovely. So much nicer. See, the chapter ending pretty soon just makes this a nice cliffhanger. Although it feels really mean to say that. But I don't want to do the invincibility for everything or get frustrated at it. So this feels like a good place to kind of stop before I reach that point. It is a good sign that your ears didn't break. I am planning on making the streams a regular thing, so like Mondays at the same time. Bye, GM Redditor. It felt like a lot of progress, yeah. I mean, we at least finished one whole chapter. It has been fun. The difficulty gets harder on each screen. I can see that. We've been kind of seeing that too, right? Like even just this screen, the fact that you have to like make that tight squeeze. Hey Mega, not a break. I think this is where I'm gonna stop for today. It's been a lot of fun doing the streams. I have been enjoying them. So I'm planning on making them a regular thing. My thought is trying for Mondays at the same time. For me, it's 10 o'clock when it starts. I'm assuming that it's not the same time for everybody. Something that I do want to do too is a Halloween stream of House of Ashes. I haven't played it yet, but that is the third one in the Dark Pictures anthology series that I've been playing. So Madeline is on the channel, and Little Hope is getting uploaded on the channel. So my thought was having House of Ashes be a nice spooky game to stream and to experience together, because I haven't played it. I'd be going into it blind. It is usually usually the games have been about like 4 hours ish, kind of like depending on the choices and what happens with all of that. So I think that would be a fun stream. I haven't picked a time or anything like that, but that's something that I think would be really fun to do too. What are your thoughts on House of Ashes stream for Halloween? Oh, nice. Your birthday's after Halloween? That's really cool. Imagine if you let the chat box pick the options for dialogue. That would be really cool. I don't know if is there an option for like, in Madeline and in, Little Hope, there's like a timer on it. So is there an option? I wonder if there's an option or a way to like pause it to let chat pick. Hey, Aaron. My thought too for a Halloween stream was turning on like different notifications or alert sounds than what we might normally have. Because I mean, if it's a spooky game, we might as well have spooky alerts. Yeah, Shion, you can't do polls in like the YouTube chats. I think that what I was thinking about though is how the game itself has a countdown. So giving it time to like you'd have to maybe it's just pausing while chat kind of decides what they want to do. Because otherwise the game kind of, I don't know, forces you into a choice. Ava, imagine a jump scare noise after every dono. I mean, those are the noises that I was, or the alert sounds that I was thinking of enabling. I don't think that I would enable it for every game though, because it feels like it might not be very sensitive to some of the games. Like I wouldn't want that for a Mori, for example. But that was my thought. If it's Halloween and it's just like it's a fun, spooky game that I haven't played before, right? We have like different alert sounds for fun, and that's a good idea too, like Sharkle alert sounds. Potentially letting chat choose. Some of it you can't, right? Because some of it's like quick time events, but that was my thought for Halloween. Yeah, even just for the Halloween stream, I don't even know which alert sounds are like the stereotypical scary sounds, but I'm sure I can figure it out. Some of those sounds have really good timing too. But yeah, that was my thought for Halloween, doing a Halloween stream with House of Ashes. Especially because I want to play it and I haven't yet. Witch laugh. I'm sure there's just like default scary sound stream alerts. Minecraft cave sounds. I know I've tried to play Skyrim in VR once, and just any kind of ambient cave sounds are scary immensely in VR. And there could be something like chat programming, but some of that stuff doesn't quite work as well with YouTube. And then how well can we get it set up for like a one-time so far stream? Yeah, just someone saying boo. But yeah, I think that'd be really fun. So I haven't picked an exact time, but that's my thought for Halloween. Oh, Ava, that's really nice of you to say. I hope you have a great rest of your day. Resident Evil VR. I don't think I can set up VR games to record. Thankfully. I have fear quit many times out of VR games. I've never played Minecraft, so I don't know what spooky sounds Minecraft has. Late night stream on Halloween. I don't know the time though, because what might be late night for me might not be late night for everybody else. So like that's kind of the weird thing about how we define late night. Counselor plays Phasmophobia. They're coming out with a Phasmophobia single player, aren't they? Because otherwise it's not the same for just single player. Yeah, they did take PT off the PlayStation Network. I technically had it tied to my account, but it's not on my current PlayStation. And you can't reinstall it. Like, that's how... they yanked it so far off the PlayStation Network. You can only play it if you currently have it installed on your PlayStation. Oh, there is already solo play on Phasmophobia? Oh, that's fantastic. That's fantastic. I don't have Phasmophobia. That's my excuse on that one. I'm sure Phasmophobia would scare the shit out of me. Oh my god, I'm sure that would be terrifying. From what I've seen of Phasmophobia, it looks awful. Like, amazing, because I love horror games, but it looks awful. It looks awful. Like, it looks like one of those games where I would just be crouched the entire time. Because the farther your butt is to the ground, the safer you are. Voice box is spookier than it used to be. The thing with Phasmophobia is that it seems like there are like a ton of like rules that like you don't know. Are you wanting something more slow-paced horror or heart-pounding and relentless? Ooh, that's a great question. They actually whisper at you now. Well, I think if I'm doing a stream on Halloween, it's probably something heart-pounding and relentless. When I think of slow-paced horror, I think of usually like psychological horrors, which yes, they're creepy, and usually I like those more, but something something that immediately feels creepy is what I think of when I think of like a Halloween stream. But I think the House of Ashes is like 4-ish hours. Have you considered Outlast? I have. I don't own it though. I've never played it. It's on my list because, like, in my mind, it's kind of mental healthy because it's at a psychiatric hospital. Doki Doki Literature Club and Amori are the only horror games I've heard of. Those strike me as both like psychological horror, which is usually like a slow burn, because I don't even know how many hours it took for Amori to get like for the horror beat to drop, so to speak. Outlast, from what I know of Outlast, kind of, it's like starts off relatively horror-y. Elaine is creepy. I don't know what that is. I don't think I've heard of that one. But yeah, if there are other ones, I mean, like, if I were to play House of Ashes and Outlast, like, hypothetically, I don't think I'd be able to finish both of them. I guess the other nice thing about House of Ashes is not only is it new and fun and I haven't played it, but I could finish it all in one stream. Haunted PS1 demo disc is an interesting collection of games. Oh. So like some demos too. I didn't think of that. Yeah, maybe I'll put up a community post thing about it. Amnesia, The Dark Descent. I've never played the Amnesia games. What horror games do I have? Oh, Steam. What do I have? No, not my store. Can I? Yeah, my library. Mad Father and Witch's House. Little Nightmares. Yeah, I want to play Little Nightmares. I do stream on PC. Find Yourself and the other games they developed. Frambo. Bastion. That's not a horror game, so I'm reading my Steam thing out loud. I am going to play Hellblade: Senua's Sacrifice because it's very much mental health. So I will totally play that. Oh, that will be played. Corpse Party. Those are probably longer games. Danganronpa. Those are also longer games. I think I have Mad Father. I have a lot more games than I thought I did, so it would take me forever to scroll through them. But yeah, I might just put up a community post about some good Halloween games, because yeah, if there was one that was only like an hour or 2 hours or something like that, or even one that wouldn't be a shame to end after 1 or 2 hours, then we can play that after House of Ashes, because House of Ashes I for sure want to play, just because it just came out. I love those games, so yeah, that'd be really fun. And I would stream the day before Halloween, but I work that day, so I wouldn't be able to do like a stream the day before Halloween and then the day of Halloween. So I'm just looking at the day of Halloween. But I do feel like this is where I'm gonna have to stop the stream for today. This has been a lot of fun. I'm so glad everybody could join me. It will be a regular thing in the future, so I'll keep posting the dates and times and hopefully keep everybody updated. My social media is linked on the YouTube page, and don't forget that there's the memberships too. The memberships help unlock more emotes, and they let you use emotes both in streams and on YouTube comments. So I will let everybody go, and I hope you all have a great rest of your day.